Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a new twist in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. Did Donald Trump send a letter in Epstein's so-called birthday book? The White House says no, but Congress is demanding answers. Plus, the newest numbers show the United States is adding less jobs than previously expected. We'll go over the latest data. And charges are dropped against Michigan's so-called fake electors, why a judge says there wasn't enough evidence. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. We've certainly been getting our fair share of rain today.
Yeah, good evening, Kevin, and good evening to everyone. We are seeing the cloudy skies and the rain. We have some scattered showers here, but let's take a look at our 19 News downtown Marquette sky cam. Bit of some wet roadways here. That's not stopping people from getting out and enjoying, but this is a look at our radar right now. We see the line of showers moving across the Upper Peninsula, a bit stubborn, not really moving, so it will continue to feed in some more rain our way for this evening and continuing to cool those temperatures. 60 down to Manistee, 62 out to Hancock, 55 for us into Marquette. The cloudy skies continue with a few lingering showers for this evening. We should dry things out though, and we'll have a really nice week ahead. The weekend, those full details, everything you need to know coming up in just a few minutes.
Kelly, thank you very much. A birthday book from over 20 years ago is the latest development in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal that continues to dominate the conversation in Washington. On Monday, the Republican-led House Oversight Committee released new records from Epstein's estate, among them a so-called birthday book from 2003. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is live with details about the card and new reaction from local members of Congress. Brendan, good evening to you, sir.
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening to you. Yeah, this so-called birthday book contains a letter allegedly signed by then businessman Donald Trump, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal. However, the White House doubling down today, saying President Trump never wrote nor signed the birthday letter. Now, in recent weeks, President Trump has brushed off questions and criticism surrounding his relationship with Epstein, even calling the whole thing a hoax. In a briefing today, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the administration would support a handwriting expert to examine the Epstein birthday card. Leavitt went on to say, quote, "The president did not write this letter, he did not sign this letter, and that's why the president's external legal team is aggressively pursuing litigation against the Wall Street Journal," end quote. Meanwhile, pressure is building inside Congress. Democrats and 4 Republicans, led by Thomas Massie of Kentucky, are pushing GOP leadership to force the administration to release all federal investigation files on Epstein. They are just a few signatures shy of the 218 needed to bring the issue to a House vote. However, many Republicans, including Congressman Jack Bergman, have not signed on to that petition. He tells me it's a sensitive matter that should not be rushed.
When you rush to judgment in anything, the more you rush, the more you increase your chances of screwing it up. I am watching very closely all that oversight is doing and just keeping my eyes open and my ears open to what's going on.
I don't think the Epstein thing is the big thing. I don't know. Release it. I don't know. Fair. But it's strange. I mean, the Democrats, we've had that for 4 years. We didn't release that. I don't know why we didn't do that.
And Kevin, I did ask Congressman Bergman this afternoon if he had a chance to review the so-called birthday letter. He told me that he had not seen it. Now, in addition, yesterday, in addition to the documents, including the birthday book released by the House Oversight Committee, they also released a copy of Epstein's last will and testament, his address book, as well as a 2007 non-prosecution agreement with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much as always. New numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show the job market is weaker than previously reported. The new stats show the U.S. added nearly 1 million fewer jobs than previously estimated from last year until early this year. Our other D.C. correspondent, Rachel Knapp, reports.
According to a report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, U.S. employers are adding fewer jobs than initially calculated. A report released early Tuesday morning shows hiring for the past year ending in March added close to 1 million fewer jobs than previously reported.
Normally, when the government downward revises numbers, it does suggest that there's been a change in direction of the economy.
Business leaders tell us there are complicated forces behind these numbers.
The Labor Department also just reported that there are 7.2 million jobs that are unfilled. So while it's true that the job market may be creating fewer jobs than it has been in the past, there are still a huge number of jobs that are unfilled.
There is a remedy that organizations we see starting to put into action, and it has to do with cross-skilling workers where they are. No doubt softening of the jobs market is a reflection of employers reducing the number of new hires coming on board. It's also an indicator of layoffs and terminations of roles. Companies are trying to be more efficient. They're trying to win with maybe less resources than they have.
The White House is blaming former President Joe Biden for these numbers. They add this is why they need new leadership at BLS to restore trust and confidence for data.
Well, certainly Donald Trump is not going to like these numbers, but at the same point, it actually helps him a little bit in terms of his fight with the Federal Reserve Board. If the economy is stagnant, then this gives more of an emphasis on the argument to try to goose the economy a little bit by lowering that interest rate, which is what Donald Trump has been asking for ever since he got into office.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
The charges against Michigan's 15 so-called fake electors has been thrown out. This morning, a Lansing judge ruled there wasn't enough evidence to prove they knowingly conspired to break the law. That means the group, which included top GOP officials like Mishan Maddock and Kathy Burden, won't face trial. Attorney General Dana Nessel called the ruling deeply troubling, saying her office had clear evidence of deception. The AG has been facing accusations of political motivations, but she says her team is fighting for Michigan voters.
And to not have brought these charges in the face of these facts because it would have been controversial or met with political accusations would really actually be the most political thing a prosecutor could do.
Nessel says her office is weighing an appeal, but acknowledged further charges are unlikely. We'll have more on these developments tonight at 11:10 Central. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, winter is making an early appearance in Michigan. Light snowflakes have already fallen in Eagle Harbor. We'll hear from the National Weather Service after this.
It's Donnie Wahlberg. I've got an exciting update. My new show, Boston Blue, is a brand new chapter built on a strong foundation where the story of Danny Reagan will continue. And I have a partner named Lena Silver as Sonequa Martin Green. What do we got? It's a different story with heart, love, and a family at its core. Come along for the ride.
Boston Blue premieres Friday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week, and streaming on Paramount+.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Oh no!
Leaks can be scary. But with Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal, fixing them doesn't have to be. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable raccoon? Attack.
Bark!
Attack! It's not easy taking out the trash. That's why you need strength that's anything but ordinary. Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's big fall recliner sale. It's a great time to get a new recliner, and boy, do we have them. There's hundreds of recliners in stock from La-Z-Boy, Flex Steel, and Best. Recliners start at just $2.99, and there's special deals too, like this big La-Z-Boy rocker recliner with the extra plush seat for just $4.99. We have a great selection of leather La-Z-Boy rocker recliners. They're just $6.99. If you need a little help, get this power lift recliner from Flex Steel for just $6.99. Reclining sofas are on sale too. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. You might have had some wet pavement earlier, continuing to see some rain right now. There we had some unsettled weather that we're dealing with right now, and some more out to the west. You can kind of see that counterclockwise motion of the low pressure system. So we can expect more rain on the way for the rest of the evening, and we'll slowly but surely start to dry things out. Most of the Upper Peninsula is having those cloudy skies and the showers and rumbles of thunder for us this evening. And a look at our watches and warnings, we actually do have a flood advisory for Dickinson and Iron County because there's still more rain on the way, and this current line of showers has kind of positioned itself in a stubborn position, not moving all that much, so we just keep getting rain in kind of those same places. So watch out for if you have any areas that are prone to flooding, those low-lying, poor drainage areas. This flood advisory is until 7 Central Time, so we'll keep an eye on that for the rest of the evening, as you should too. And temperatures right now are cooling down, 55 for Marquette. Otherwise, we are into the mid 60s for the most part, lower 60s out to Ironwood. And for most of us, the winds are calm, bit easy down here towards Menominee as the winds are still pumping in from the south. Really, for the rest of the evening with the rain, we'll continue to see the winds too, and some rain probably to add to this rain total. This is of about 5:30, so we'll see what the midnight total has for us, but already 1.2 inches of rain for us into Marquette as of about 5:30 for us, and very chilly, 57 degrees for the high. That average is now 69. It was 70 yesterday, and we're into the 60s. We know we have to start gearing into the fall mode, and then what is right after that is winter. We know that, okay, and we're used to it. So things will get colder, and it definitely will be very chilly for tomorrow, partially because it's a low pressure system moving through. It'll kind of bring that down for us again, and temperatures will rebound. It'll just take a little bit, definitely not for tomorrow. It'll be a little bit overcast too, but here's your first warning weather futurecast, continuing to just see the scattered showers. Really, this is now your Wednesday evening. Showers hanging around, and the cloud cover sticks with us for Thursday morning, but then once we hit late afternoon, early evening, as of right now, this is the timing for that decent amount of clearing that we're expecting. So really we just have to clear the rest of tonight and a little bit of some showers for tomorrow, and then once we pass that, the rain totals for Wednesday night and into Thursday, they won't change all too much. So we currently have 1.2 inches for today. We might pick up an extra 1/10 of an inch or so, maybe 1/4 of an inch for the rest of the night and into tomorrow morning. So again, those areas that have the flood advisory, Dickinson and Iron County, keep an eye on that, please. The temperature outlook too, there is hope in that if you're not quite ready for those cold temperatures or that mention of that precipitation in the wintertime that starts with an S, I won't say it just yet. We are going to be trending warmer than average, and we'll start to see it here on our 7-day. Some hope is in store. It's a bit chilly through our midweek here. We get just ahead of the weekend, rebounding to some mild temperatures, and we do stay likely above average as that sunshine returns through the weekend, and really nice, almost 80 degrees into next week.
Kelly, thanks again. Michigan has seen its first snow of the season. Last week in Eagle Harbor, there were some light flakes mixed into freezing rain, setting Michigan's first snow slightly earlier than normal. But meteorologists say there's nothing to worry about, and the snow likely won't be sticking around for now.
It indicates basically nothing about the winter ahead. It was kind of an unseasonably cool air mass that was in place for a couple days, and it's moved out.
The Weather Service says they're expecting a slightly warmer fall and expect especially warm temperatures throughout the rest of September. Coming up next on Insights, we're talking with Marquette Algerisa about an upcoming event they're hosting meant to detail how parents can keep their kids safe in a digital world. That conversation's in 2 minutes.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
Chips or cracks, we got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Cracked windshield, chipped glass? Don't wait. Call Brian's Auto Glass in Nagani. We specialize in expert windshield replacement, chip and crack repairs, and safety system calibrations to keep your vehicle road ready. Can't come to us? No problem. We'll come to you with our mobile service. Fast, professional, local. Brian's Auto Glass, where clear vision starts.
I thought it was just a rash, but it had a bullseye ring around it. My doctor said it was a tick bite. Luckily, we caught it early.
Ticks found in tall grass around your home can spread Lyme disease and other illnesses, which can lead to chronic health issues. The CDC estimates nearly 500,000 people across the country are diagnosed with Lyme disease each year.
I didn't understand why my brother was having so many asthma flare-ups. Sometimes he couldn't breathe. Turns out a roach problem at home was triggering it.
Allergens left behind by dust mites, roaches, and rodents are a major driver of asthma attacks, especially in children.
When I had a fever, body aches, and fatigue, I never thought it would have been West Nile virus. All it took was a mosquito bite while gardening.
Mosquitoes spread West Nile virus and many other diseases, and they can breed in standing water around your home. Protect your family from pests. Get the facts at pestworld.org.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The Marquette Alger Regional Educational Service Agency is hosting an event to help parents keep their children safe online. Here with the details is Kelly Sager. And Kelly, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so protecting children in our new digital world. What can you tell us about this event?
This is a free workshop for parents. There's going to be two separate events. The first is September 24th, and that is for parents of elementary school-age children. We will have free childcare available at that event as well. The second one is Tuesday, October 8th, and that is for middle and high school parents, and it's basically for them to come in and learn a little bit about online safety, having those conversations with their kids, and getting some resources and strategies for keeping them safe.
Sure. Are there any particular topics you're planning to go over?
Yep, we will be online safety in general, but looking at cyberbullying, sextortion. We're going to get into a little bit on AI and basically finding that tech-life balance.
And so who is helping make this event happen?
The Honor Credit Union has graciously agreed to sponsor, so we're happy to partner with them to make this possible.
All right, and you mentioned just telling parents about resources that are available to them. Can you tell us about those too?
Yeah, we're going to give them some strategies, some hands-on interactive things that we're going to do with them so they can learn how to have sometimes difficult conversations around technology with their child.
All right, excellent. And before I forget, let's just remind everyone where it is as well, Kelly. When and where?
Yep, September 24th and October 8th at the Marquette Alger RISA, and that's 321 East Ohio Street, Marquette.
All right, excellent. So who are we looking to gather for this event?
Yes, we are targeting really all caregivers, not just parents, but grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone who's spending a significant amount of time with children and interacting with them around their technology use.
All right, excellent. And how can they sign up too?
They can sign up by going to www.marisa.org, or they can call our direct line, which is 906-226-5100.
All right, excellent. And AI has definitely been the topic that's been blasted everywhere lately. So tell us just with rapid changing technology, how is that affecting you guys moving forward and how you protect kids and inform parents?
Yeah, AI has changed the world, but changed the world of education. And another layer to technology for parents in terms of having to keep their children safe. AI is designed to answer our questions, and it doesn't necessarily know the difference between a good or a bad answer for a child.
Right, and what other aspects of technology is moving and changing that you are planning to go over at this event?
Looking at social media, different platforms for that, talking about video games and gaming. That's where a lot of grooming can take place for our children, so just making sure our caregivers are aware.
Okay, excellent. Kelly, please forgive me, I cannot remember if I asked it or not. How do people sign up?
Yes, they can sign up by going directly to the Marisa website at marisa.org, or they can call our main line, 226-5100.
All right, excellent. And for any parents who are interested, is there anything else you think they should be aware of or they need to know, Kelly?
just encourage you to come in and attend. It should be a nice, fun event. I'm presenting with couple of our tech people, so it'll definitely be informative.
All right, good deal. Kelly, thank you so much for coming in today and telling us all about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Mike Ludlam has your look at sports. When we come back, he'll tell us what went wrong for the Lions and what went right for the Packers in their matchup this past Sunday. And later, September is recognized as Michigan Safety Education and Food Safety and Education and Awareness Month. We'll hear some tips on how to keep your food safe when we come back.
Tonight, the nation's report card is out and students are not making the grade.
And the story of a bus driver who became a CEO and changed an entire city's commute. Our Eye on America and more is just ahead on the CBS Evening News.
NCIS, we're here on a case.
We owe you real answers.
I didn't see that coming.
We're gonna find the killer.
Focus on getting evidence.
This is life or death.
My hero.
It's a night you've never seen.
Let's go!
Federal agent!
NCIS Tuesday. New seasons begin CBS Premiere Week. Catch up anytime on Paramount Plus.
Buckle's Party Store. It's where the party starts in Calumet with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brewed beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet. It's where the party starts for everyone.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call Car Shield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-859-0084.
I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Here's a deal you won't want to miss. For a limited time, when you buy 3 windows or doors, you'll get 1 free at the Window Store. You heard that right. Buy 3, get 1 free. Don't wait. This offer ends soon. Give your home a fresh new look with our energy-efficient windows and stylish doors. Call today and start transforming your home with the Windows Store. Quality windows, doors, and unbeatable savings. Only at the Window Store.
Good evening, everyone. The Green Bay Packers and Minnesota Vikings are both 1-0 after the first week of the NFL regular season. The Packers were quite impressive in their win over the Detroit Lions on Sunday. And it didn't take a whole lot of time for the newest Packer, Micah Parsons, to get going in the contest. He saved it for the second half, though. First quarter, Jordan Love, Tucker Kraft, 15 yards for the touchdown. After the extra point, the Packers had a 7-0 lead. Move to the second quarter, 10-3 Green Bay, and Love will find former Michigan State Spartan Jaden Reed with a score from 17 yards and a 2-touchdown lead at 17-3, and yes, a Lambeau leap. Now, the Lions were in business and looking to score before the half, but Jared Goff was picked off by Evan Williams, and I have a feeling this is the big play that really turned the momentum of the game in the Packers' favor for good. Jump to the fourth quarter now. Josh Jacobs extends his franchise record with his 9th straight game with a rushing touchdown. That gave the Packers a 24-6 lead. The Lions did have a highlight. Well, not yet. Micah Parsons would get a sack of Goff here. And Green Bay would go on to win 27-13, but the Lions did have a very nice play from rookie Isaac Tesla, who made a great one-handed catch. After the review, it was a touchdown. Now let's hear the reaction.
Group of guys, we felt like, you know, we had something special coming in. And to be able to see all 3 phases ball out, you know, the biggest thing for me against that, you know, that team was I didn't want to cut on the tape and feel like they out-physicaled us.
We know what they want to do. Last year they wanted to run what they call them
Sonic and Knuckles or whatever. They wanted to run them 30 times, so we know they want to run that ball. We got to do our job and stop the run so they can get back and let Uno go get them.
We just weren't good enough third down, really on either side of the ball. And we kind of dug ourselves in a hole early in that game that we couldn't quite get out of.
The Packers host Washington on Thursday. The Lions host the Bears on Sunday. Kevin, back to you.
Mike, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm going to forgive you for making me watch those highlights again, though. Governor Whitmer has proclaimed this September to be recognized as Michigan Food Safety Education and Awareness Month. WZMQ's Andrew Hands has the details.
No matter our cooking skills, the preparation and storage of the food we eat plays the utmost important role in our own safety, as foodborne illnesses affect 1 in 6 people in the United States annually.
The FDA estimates that foodborne illnesses in the United States result in about 128,000 hospitalizations and as many as 3,000 deaths each year.
With this month in Michigan being recognized as Food Safety Education and Awareness Month, the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development is sharing 4 simple steps to remember to keep yourself and others safe from these hazards.
Folks at home can remember to clean, cook, chill, and separate.
This refers to properly washing your hands with warm water and cleaning your produce with cold water, checking internal meat temperatures with a thermometer, refrigerating or freezing meat and other perishables within 2 hours of leaving the store, and separating raw products from ready-to-eat foods. A common misconception with improper food preparation in the event of an illness is called last meal bias.
While it's possible that you can become ill within, an hour or 2 or even minutes, it's more often several hours, even to days or weeks before the onset of that illness.
In some cases, not all foodborne illnesses can be cooked away, but taking precaution is crucial to eliminating as much bacteria as possible.
Just cooking food isn't always the answer. So make sure that you are holding food properly and keeping it safe from contamination and cross-contamination to begin with.
Even without an awareness month, it's important to always practice these healthy habits as well as educate others. For WZMQ 19 News, Andrew Hands, Marquette.
Don't go away. Kelly has your final look at weather after this.
Shop our huge selection of Amish-crafted dining room sets at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Browse our large in-stock collection and customize with a special order. With 1-year no-interest financing available, plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture today.
If you're living with diabetes, this is the sound that could change your life.
Great news for people living with diabetes. Now you can wear a continuous glucose monitor and eliminate routine finger sticks. The days of repeated, painful finger sticks are over.
Just call 800-251-1397.
If you use insulin daily to manage your condition, a continuous glucose monitor could help you control your diabetes and reduce or eliminate those painful finger sticks. If you have Medicare or private insurance, US Med can deliver a CGM system right to your door. And if you qualify, there may be little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurer directly. Call now to get your continuous glucose monitoring system so you can take control of your diabetes and get back to enjoying life.
Just call 800-251-1397. That's 800-251-1397.
The CBS Evening News. In-depth reporting.
We took a look at first-time homebuyers. Do you think it's more of a seller's or a buyer's market right now?
Grab this.
How do you squeeze 4 years of medical school into 3?
The CBS Evening News.
Save big and get an 11% rebate on your roofing project. Now at Menards. Atlas Roofing is the best value in architectural shingles. They feature a limited lifetime and wind warranty, up to 130 miles per hour. And their super wide design saves on installation time. Plus, get an 11% rebate on all Atlas shingles.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back. We still have the line of showers and really isolated rumbles of thunder moving through the Upper Peninsula. So more rain is on the way, likely for this evening. It'll kind of stretch into the overnight with those temperatures into the upper 50s, but there is improvement on the way. A bit chilly and rainy through midweek, but more seasonal conditions and the sunshine returns for the weekend.
Kelly, thanks again. Finally, tonight, in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Delta County Cancer Alliance is gearing up for its second annual Pink Fest in October. On the first 3 Thursdays of the month, local bars will hold pink-themed gatherings with specialty drinks, educational resources, and the Bras for a Cause contest. Right now, bras are available to purchase and decorate for $75. Attendees will pay to vote for their favorite bra each Thursday, with all proceeds going to the Cancer Alliance.
People had so much fun, and I think that's the difference that this fundraiser made, is it was fun. We have new clients coming in every single day. It was an amazing support to help our loved ones in need at a very difficult time.
Bras are available at the Daily Press, or you can find the registration form on our website. That's all for now, everyone. We'll catch you back here again tonight at 11.